Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and I'm going to take a little break away from showing you guys decks. Today, we're going to do a loot report because I haven't done one of these in a minute, and it feels really cool to show you guys some nice things we picked up. So let's just get right into it. So first thing we picked up, we found a nice Turbo Pack 3 Magical Android. I haven't seen one of these in a minute. It's got some slight damage, but it's still a Turbo Pack 3. And then we also found a nice, decent condition Hidden Arsenal 1 Flamevale Uraquizas. Again, we got some, maybe I can tilt it a little bit. You can kind of sort of see the nicks across the top. But still, nice piece altogether. We found a Psy-Frame Lord Omega. Again, first edition, so that's pretty cool. As well as a Dual Terminal 7 Chimera Tech Overdragon. And again, anytime I find dual terminals in books, I do try to get these just because they look good. They look great. We got a fairly good condition Cyber Eternity Dragon. Again, this one's going to be first edition from the legendary Duelist series, as well as the limited edition Dark Cyber End. And again, this one's not too bad. It's got the normal bits of little corner wear that you would expect. Nothing to write home about, but definitely something cool to have in the collection. One it was kind of cool finding was the Herald of Perfection from the Gold Ghosts. So again, it is a gold ghost, and look at that. So beautiful. And again, not terrible condition, mostly corner wear and stuff. And then also the CT6 Power Tool Dragon in pretty good condition considering its age. Again, just a really cool card to have. So we went ahead and got it, and it'll go good with my Ghost one. I had to pick this up when I saw this. This is the only time Yusei Fudo ever used polymerization to fuse. And I don't even think he used polymerization if I'm remembering right. He used some other spell. But the Dragon Knight Draco Equist. And again, this was CT7. And again, it just looks really, really cool. So we went ahead, we picked it up. Not too sure why my screen went all dark. Hopefully that didn't do that for the video as well. And then again, we got the Legendary Collection GX First Edition. Very good condition. Again, just some slight damage to the corners. Cyber End Dragon in the Secret Rare. So again, nice piece to have. We found, again, Rainbow Over Dragon. Just nice to have. Flower Wolf, and if it wasn't for the slight damages around the edges, this beauty is 20 some years old, 21 years old right now. And even if it was first edition, I might pay to get this one graded, but since it's not, I won't. We'll just go ahead and put that one away and just pull it out every now and again to have a quick look. Next up, Junk Synchron. I love the Dusa set. Just because I like the way that the foil worked throughout that whole booster. Just kind of a cool set. Again, minor damages around the card. Nothing too major. Battle Pack First Edition Jinzo. And again, this is one of the Battle Pack foils. So you get this beautiful starlight, star foil type stuff. It's not a starlight rare, obviously. But again, I like the way it looks. Plus it's first edition. Plus it's great condition. So again, Jinzo going into the wish list. The next one was Goofy. I can't tell you how few times I've seen something like this. We saw Old School Karate Man. Now, it's unlimited, and this is from the first series of reprint, as it is said to be Spell Ruler. But what makes it great, besides the condition here, is we have the actual Magic Ruler one as well. Again, also not first edition, but it would be interesting to get these two graded. They'd probably only get an 8 or something with this edging. But again, these cards are 20 years old, so still good condition, definitely worth putting away. Next one up is going to be my Stardust Dragon, CT5. And if I'm not mistaken, the CT5 series gave us the Dragons of 5Ds before their booster sets released them. So Stardust Dragon, I believe, was in Duelist Genesis, and this tin was out before that booster. So this was maybe the first printing. And again, it's minor damaging, but it's enough to where it's not worth getting it graded. It's just a great thing to have. That said, because it's such a good piece, it's by itself. And I'm thinking it's right here. You maybe can't see it. Let me see if I can flick the light right. There's slight stress marks across the back. So again, this would go great in somebody's deck or, in a hard case and put away. The rest of these are all single stacked. So these aren't front and back cards. Everything else is just in here because I really love it. And it's the last three I'm thinking about actually sending out, getting some cards graded to see how we did on our pickups. So first and foremost, one of my favorite cards of all time is Relinquished. This isn't Starter Deck Pegasus. This is Magic Ruler. So this is back when cards were magic cards, not spells. And again, slight like little watermark stuff here and there. This is really just a nostalgia piece for me. But again, the condition's not terrible. And there's a chance that if I took a slightly damp Q-tip, I might be able to reverse the watermark and clean that off of there. And then be able to maybe consider grading it. But again, I don't think it would grade too high. I think this is just perfect to hard case and leave inside my collection. Next up, and this one's possible too, even with slight damage to the top edge, is the Rainbow Dragon First Edition from the Legendary GX collection. Again, Rainbow Dragon, just an excellent card. Again, this one First Edition, so maybe that would give it a little extra value. And again, as you turn this one over, fairly pristine, which is, again, not the usual when I'm dealing with a card this old. But hey, I'm happy to find it. Happy to add it to the collection. Really cool one is the Five-Headed Dragon. And this Five-Headed Dragon is from the Structure Deck 9. This was like a special insert with, I want to say it was a dinosaur deck. And again, I'm probably not going to get this one graded. Kind of significant damage to that corner. Slight peeling up around this top edge. But it's a beautiful piece and definitely worth keeping around in the collection and keeping it unplayed. So moving forward, that's going to always be with us. And then I do have, and again, you got to think about the time period, a fairly good Junk Warrior. But again, top corner damage is going to disqualify it. But again, Junk Warrior in his first printing, I think this was his first printing, 5D S1. I want to say that was 5D's first structure deck. But again, that would be like him and maybe a couple other synchros. And even the back isn't all that bad. So again, it's really just that corner. It's really standout, but it's nice to have in the collection. So let's talk to three that I actually want to see get graded. Let me put those there. We'll start with the one I'm the least excited about, which is not to say I'm not excited about it. It just, the other ones are more hype for me. So this is a Phantom Darkness Rainbow Neos. So it would have been a lot cooler if I could have found this in first ed. But again, this is fairly good, very, very good condition. And I would reckon that this would get a 9.95. But again, we'll get some funds up and we'll decide whether or not this slight damage to the corner is enough to disqualify it or not. But again, I think it's a pretty beautiful specimen. And it's one of the ones I'm the most proud of this whole poll. And again, the one I'm the least excited for of these three. So if that gives you any expectations. Next up, I know it's not the Jump edition. This is, again, Legendary Collection GX. This is the Dark End Dragon First Edition Secret Rare. And again, I love this card. I do think I still have the Jump one, but it's been well loved and well played. This one has some slight skirting across the top. I might be lucky to get a 9. But again, the condition, the clean look of the card, all the colors are saturated right. And then, of course, we go over to the back. And darn near perfect. Like, I really think that we pulled this one. Got this like somebody who just pulled it out of a pack, happened to put it in a box, had it in a sleeve, and it just got forgotten, so it never got beat up. Well, not as bad. So that's number 2. Now, number 1, this is the card I was the most excited for. This is the oldest card of all three of these, and that is because it's from the original Legend of Blue Eyes set. It is the Gaia the Dragon Champion. Okay? So this guy, beautiful. He's one of the two secret rares of the original set. It was between him and, I want to say, Trihorn Dragon. And it's his LOB 125. You guys will have to forgive the slight scratches on the case here. It's not translating to as beautiful an image as I'd hoped. Again, not first edition, but guys, it's like 21 years old. The back, I'm really having problems finding anything wrong with this. But that doesn't mean anything. This doesn't have to be a 10. I'd be happy with a 9, like I said. And that's one that I'm super excited for. Now, just to give myself a little heads up. Yeah, so this is back before, because like with the spell ruler, I don't remember what set it was in America and in English, when they started adding like the EN, and then the actual set number. So like this being SRL dash instead of dash EN. This kind of puts it before those reprints started happening. So again, pretty sure this isn't like a newer release run. I do want to say like the new retro print runs will have the card as being an LOB dash EN 125 as opposed to, oh my goodness, the focus camera. Okay, it's looking very dark on my side again. Hopefully that's not the case for you guys. Let's see if I can lighten that up just a hair. But again, that's the one I'm most proud of. So I do want to send these out to get graded. You guys let me know if you think that's a good idea or not. And let me know in the comments which card was your favorite. Outside of that, guys, I'm going to take the next day or so to rest the throat. I'm sure you guys can hear it. And do the things, don't do the things. Do me one favor, okay? Just go out there. Have a great day. And I hope to see you guys again this weekend, all right? See you later, my friends. Peace.